Hey guys, so it's time to compare the HTC 10 with the Huawei P9. Both of these are metal clad beauties, but which one should you invest your money in? We're going to be looking at the camera as well as the day-to-day performance between both of them. So this is Snapdragon 820 versus Kirin 955. We can just start off as usual, booting them both up to see, how they do this. And it looks like the P9 is going to be in front here a little bit, maybe. Yes, so that is very nice. So let's get rid of everything. The P9 is on performance mode as well, so just quickly show you that if we can find it. In the battery, you can see we are on performance mode, which is nice. So we can just start off here looking at the day-to-day apps and maybe check out the GPS as well, if I remember. So you can see these are very similar. Maybe the P9 for that one. HTC, similar. P9 again, a little bit. P9 again. P9 again. And we do have the App Store. P9 again. I'm sounding like a broken record, I know. What else do we have? We do have Play Store, sorry, the music app. P9 again. So to me it looks like the P9 is a bit ahead here, which is very interesting. About the settings, oh, so that was P9 I think, but I think I did open it before, so we might discount that. Do we have a email client here? I know HTC's gotten rid of most of its stuff. A little bit faster again on the P9. To me, the P9 seems to be a little bit ahead, if you ask me, which is very kind of amazing if you look how far Huawei's come. And can you just have a look at the GPS performance? I did say I was going to do that. Both run high accuracy. I hate those nag screens, I wish they'd get rid of them. So both of them quite slow here. The S7 Edge would have done it by now. But the HTC sprung into life, which is very nice. And as I said, they are both on the high accuracy. I'll just show you this. Well, it was on high accuracy when I had it on there. I did actually check that, so it must change by itself, which is really weird. But even though I've got it like on both now, you can see it's still taking its sweet time. But we got there in the end. So interesting nevertheless. Can just load up a game as well. Nova. Wow. So this is the Kirin, you know, you can see the power of the chip is really awesome. Everything seems to be that bit quicker and faster and better on the P9 Tech Radar. Maybe Huawei will buy out HTC, who knows. So you can see the ads loading here a little bit faster and going into it on the P9. Excellent performance. I guess it's not pushing as many pixels, which could help, as the HTC, but really I can't notice a massive difference, to be honest, in terms of the screen quality. Both of them seem to be about comparable. LCD, you know. We can just click on the link here. Go. So I think I'm going to give this to the P9 again. You know, it just seems to be that faster, more responsive, and really, you know, calls into the question, what is the point of 2K display on you know, this kind of size screen? Maybe for 5.5 inches, yes, but not really applicable here. So we're just doing a multitasking test, and this P9 has 3 gigs of RAM. I think you can get a bigger model, but we'll just see how it compares here. So you can see both of them are coming up with about the same kind of time. Let's not forget the P9 is also cheaper than the HTC 10 by, you know, quite a bit, you know, depending where you are. It doesn't seem to be a massive difference in terms of the multitasking. Let's just try the heavy stuff like the camera. So a little bit quicker here on the 10 at last. And we do have Nova. Maybe the 10 there a little bit, but both of them kept it in memory. That's the main thing, and you can see there's no real, you know, massive difference there. So I'm very impressed with what Huawei's managed to do here, you know, in such a small amount of time. They've caught up in terms of the, you know, the speed and performance here. HTC no longer got that crown, unfortunately. We can just see the camera performance. I have been out and about locally to see, you know, the Leica lens against how it compares with the HTC 12 megapixel, and you can see here it's we did use the monochrome shot. I'd say it's very comparable between the two, really. There's not massive difference per se, you know. Both of them have a little bit of problems with light kind of streaking that you don't get with the Galaxy S7, but I think the pictures when you use the black and white mode are a little bit clearer, less grainy on the Huawei. You don't get that mode obviously on the HTC. One thing which I think about the HTC is that it's kind of missing something cool when it comes to the camera. Like with the LG G5, you've got the wide lens, like you can play with that. With the Huawei P9 you get this nice monochrome mode, dual camera, and with the S7 obviously you get amazing low light and general performance, but the HTC 10 doesn't really have you know, a massive standout feature, and that could be a problem. But the actual day-to-day performance is very comparable here. You can see you know, where both of them take pretty nice shots, as well as good HDR, which is nice. I've been having a video recording issue, like focusing issue with the HTC 10. It didn't really rear its head with this particular sample, but I did have to take it twice. Like the first time I took it, I thought, you know, it's just a one-off because the focus was bouncing all around, but the second time I took it, it didn't do it too badly. So you can have a look at the 4K comparison here. So all in all, I think really I prefer the P9's camera experience at the moment. It just seems to give you a little bit more to play with and stuff to do. The HTC 10's a solid camera, but it doesn't come with anything nice that you can show off to your friends, which is a little bit boring. And also the actual speed day to day, you can see Huawei's caught up really. You do have to tolerate the EMUI, which is a little bit idiocentric compared to what you got on the very nice stock kind of experience on the HTC, which I do prefer. And also, I don't forget boom sound speakers are quite average, all 4K video recording, but nevertheless it's a very nice phone, particularly given that it's cheaper than the HTC. So yeah, just a quick little comparison here between these two. If you've got any questions, do let me know, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers.